Now the Moto G 5G 2022, one of the most affordable 5G phone you can find on Simple Mobile. The phone just recently came and I have already picked up the phone to make unboxing and review, and this is a variety stick too. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, give me a thumbs up, and without any further ado, let's find out. Now this phone available right now if you go to simplemobile.com for $99, and this is a good price in my opinion. Even if you are exist customer, you can always upgrade, or if you want to start a new number, you can also get the phone for $99, which is in my opinion very good price, because I'm already familiar with this phone. I know most of the specs. I have already reviewed the Metro by T-Mobile variant. That's why I'm saying this is decent and reasonable phone, and to get it for that price, absolutely a great deal. Now just before I go and cover the main specification for the phone, this phone branded as Simple Mobile Verizon, is not T-Mobile. Now if you already with Simple Mobile, you have T-Mobile, if you purchase this phone, all you have to do is swap your old SIM card, that Simple Mobile T-Mobile, to this phone. Do not activate the phone, because that will change the towers and the coverage, and it might take longer time. And if you like T-Mobile coverage, just swap SIM card. If you're already with Simple Mobile Verizon, no, call them and have them activate the phone. Now if you are on T-Mobile Simple Mobile, once you put the SIM card and you have T-Mobile coverage in the area, the phone will pick up 5G coverage. Same thing with Simple Mobile Verizon. If you have 5G, the phone also will pick up 5G if you have Verizon 5G. Now for the main specifications, starting with the display, we have 6.5 inch, 720 for the resolution, 270 for the PPI. The display is IPS with 90 refresh rate, which is good in my opinion. For the operating system, we have Android, and Moto confirmed this phone will receive upgraded version of Android, Android 13. And the CPU, MediaTek MT6833 Dimensity 700. The phone has 64 GB of internal memory with 4 GB of RAM. The phone features 3 cameras on the back, 50 megapixel for the wide main sensor, 2 megapixel depth, and 2 megapixel for macro. And the back camera has capability to record video up to 1080 at 30 fps, and the front facing camera is 13 megapixel wide, no ultra wide, and video capability 1080p at 30 fps, and battery 5000 milliamp, which is Motorola promised 2 days of battery usage with 10 watt quick charging. Now for the unboxing. The box is the typical box from any Simple Mobile phone, the one that open like a box, and we'll show you some of the main specifications and what plans you can get with Simple Mobile. Let's go ahead and crack the seal open and have the first look on the phone and check some of the accessory and see what comes with the phone. And this is definitely not the easiest box to open from Simple Mobile. We have a plastic here, and first we're gonna see the phone. Yeah, I didn't like the packaging. It's not even easy to come out. Yeah, this is not good at all. But eventually we were able to take the phone out of the box, and here's the phone and how it looks. Look nice, by the way. Let me set this on the side and look also what else we have. We have USB-C cable, and we have 10 watt of a quick charging, and we will have some activation information like IMEI SIM card number. You need this when you activate the phone, and Moto quick start guide, and we have also some information about the phone, and that should do it for this phone. Let me go back to the phone. Now let's just peel this plastic and turn the phone on, and we're gonna spend some time, come back with more information. After spending some time with the phone, let me start my impression with the design and build construction. As expected from any $99 phone, the phone will be made out of plastic. For the back, the front, and the frame will be also plastic. Nothing is fancy or premium, but the phone feels nice in the hands. The phone doesn't feel cheap. One of the main issue I have noticed, the back of the phone is very fingerprint magnet and dust magnet. To avoid this problem, I would highly recommend to use a phone case. Also, this phone will handle some splash of water because the phone is water repellent, but make sure do not submerge the phone in the water because the phone won't handle, and this phone not IP rated against dust and water. The phone has one speaker on the bottom right here, and the sound is very decent, but the phone does not have stereo speaker. And the phone has also a fingerprint. After testing the fingerprint, very responsive and it works perfect. I didn't have any issue with the fingerprint. Overall, the look and the design is decent for the phone, and this is what we will expect from a $99 phone. Now for the operating system, the phone is still under Android 12 as the time I'm recording the video, but I'm very sure that Moto will push the Android 13 update very soon. Now Moto UI in general, very close to stock Android, is not customized, doesn't have many things pre-installed in the phone, so the operating system will work snappy and give you the best performance. And of course, no exception for the Moto G, except there is some of games and application were pre-installed in the phone. I didn't like the fact that you force me to have apps and games on the phone, but you can removable, so I believe this is a not big deal. Now, overall experience, back to 90 Hz refresh rate, I feel like the operating system is very snappy and very smooth, and I haven't noticed any lags or problems. Back also to the decent hardware for the phone. Now, even that Moto UI very close to stock, but it doesn't mean that Moto doesn't have some customization. For instance, if you want to run the flash, just shake the phone, and if you want to turn the flash on, shake the phone again. If you want to open the camera, twist the phone, and if you want to go to the front-facing camera, you can also twist the phone again. And I believe these features give you convenience for the phone. For more features, you can go also to Moto Action app. They will teach you more features and tips and tricks. Now the display on paper doesn't have good specification. Low resolution, 270 ppi, that not consider good specification for any display. But in real life, the display colors are good, decent. I'm not gonna say the best. The angle view is perfect, and the brightness level is so good as well. With 90 Hz refresh rate, that bring the experience to a next level. The only problem I have the resolution, especially when you start to play video games. If you don't really care about playing video games, then this won't affect you much. And I believe in general, the display is very acceptable. Now, speaking of the hardware performance, the performance is marvelous for this phone, especially if you want to play video games or you want to open apps, multi-apps, download in the background. I haven't noticed any problem playing most of the video games with no lags or stuttering and decent frame rates. The phone also has 64 GB storage. I believe this helps. 4 GB of RAM, and the processor providing good performance compatible with the device in general to give you the best performance possible. Now the battery, and also I have noticed most of Moto phones always deliver a great performance of the battery. No exception here for this phone, of course, 5000 milliamp. You guys will expect up to 2 days of heavy usage for the phone and over 13-hour screen on time. That depends on the brightness, depends on what you do. So you guys will expect from 10 to 13 hours screen on time, and this is great in my opinion. Not so many phones you can see right now go with the same price of $99 will give you that great performance of the battery. And in addition to this, the phone also delivered fast charging with 10 watt. Yes, not the best, but it's still fast charging with 10 watt, which is you charge the battery from 0% to 100% within hour and 45 minutes, which is okay in my opinion. Now the camera, and believe or not, this is the best $99 camera phone I have ever tested in my whole life. The phone basically has so many good features. Has HDR, portrait, up to 2 optical zoom, night mode, and most of the picture I have taken medium light, outdoor when I have enough light, or low light situation, I have no problems, no noise or whatsoever. So everything works good, especially with the back camera. Even portrait pictures, it provide very decent looking portrait pictures. So I have no complaint for $99 phone. Now the only problem I have, the shuttering was slow and the phone take time to process the image. I believe this is why the phone in the end give you good pictures, because the phone takes some time to process these images. Other than that, I have no problems or whatsoever. Even the front-facing camera takes good pictures. Now, this phone is not good for people who want to take videos. Not because the phone has no 4K recording, that because the phone doesn't have the capability to give you up to 60 FPS when you record video. And I believe 30 FPS is not smooth when you capture videos. Now, if you are on a budget of $99 and you are on simple mobile, I don't think so you will have any better than this phone. It's 5G, great battery performance, great performance for the hardware, decent storage, 4 GB of RAM, and camera absolutely is beautiful in this phone. So I don't know what else you need from a phone that costs you only $99 US. That was very much it for that video. If you guys enjoyed, find it helpful. If it did, thumbs up, subscribe for more here on Variety Stick 2. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we'll talk to you in the next video.